Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Routine with Freedom. I'm Freedom, and it's Thursday morning, August 23rd, 2018, episode number 414. And happy Thursday to you guys. I hope your week is trucking along quite nicely. You made it past the old hump day yesterday, and you survived the midweek day. And here we are on Thursday, another fine day to go at it, right? So I've got some good stuff for you here this morning. Yesterday for me was just a regular old, it wasn't a regular old day. That's not true. Great work day, and then after that I got to work on my house, my project. The weather was nice. Started raining. Right when I pulled a window out of my house to put a new one in, it started pouring raining. So now I've got an open hole in my house overnight. Well, I covered it up, of course, to keep the bears out. Because we got bears everywhere. But anyways, it started raining as soon as I pulled the window out, which is amazing. So that's always adventuresome. And I got 2 calls yesterday from people that I love who are changing careers. Yes, who have been very, very successful, but have decided to take jobs elsewhere for a better quality of life and to lessen the hours and workload and stress to have more time for family. That is such a brave move. I'm telling you what, I'm so excited to hear the news of that. And the same day, I was telling my wife, this is awesome. People are choosing to have and appreciate family and time that you'll never have back over profits and strain. It's fantastic. So not that they're going to the poorhouse by making the change either, but you know what I mean. It's still a big move, but congratulations to them. So I've got some stories here lined up for you this morning. And as always, just to remind you, you can find all the stories at themorningroutine.live in their original format. The links to the original articles that I get these little blurbs from all can be found right there. Fully searchable. And the Friday email is there. You can sign up for the newsletter one Friday, 10 a.m. every Friday, and gives you links to all the articles we covered in that week. So that said, let's move forward, guys. Let's jump into some stories. So first story that I have for you is exciting. We have talked a lot about video games. We have talked a lot about how it's becoming extremely popular. We've talked about Fortnite. It's trending on Google Trends all the time. We've talked about all this things, how much money is being made in professional video game playing and professional tournaments, and they have leagues now, and this is a whole new world with all this stuff. Well, now this is the first time that I've heard this. It's quite interesting. I don't know. So, parents, this is out of the Bleacher Report, parents are now hiring Fortnite coaches to improve play for their children. Yes, to help their children become a better video game player at Fortnite, one of the most popular games out there right now. As Fortnite Battle Royale continues to dominate the world of video games, parents are starting to invest in coaches in the same way they would do for sports or academics. Parents are throwing down between $10 and $20 an hour so their kids can level up and become better Fortnite players. Interesting. This is a whole new career now. Not only can you get paid by being an excellent player in tournament-style play, now you can get paid by being a coach for their kids to help them become better. There's pressure not to just play it, but to be really good at it, says Allie Hicks, who purchased 4 hours of lessons for her 10-year-old son. 10-year-old son. You can imagine what it was like for him at school to go to school and not be one of the best Fortnite players. I don't know. There you go. It's paying off, Nick told Wall Street Journal. His 12-year-old son struggled to win in the highly competitive Fortnite landscape, and now he'll throw down 10 to 20 wins, he says. So, there you go. Carrie says, and I guess as the same parents wouldn't even dream of hiring a math tutor. I can't say that. You never know. Maybe the parent just wants them to be good at everything, and they do. I don't know. I can't make that observation. You're a teacher, though, so you have a lot more experience than I do. But this is fascinating to me. So, whatever. Hey, new world. Here we are. This is a judgment-free zone. I may not understand it, but judgment-free here. Well, at least I tried. I fail sometimes. So, anyways, on we go to the next story. Here we go. All I know is this. I'm not good enough at video games to be a video game coach. Otherwise, I might try to do it because that sounds like a whole lot of fun. Get paid to play games with people and say, oh yeah, go do this, do that. That just sounds like a blast. I don't know. So next story we have is out of the SF Gate, which is San Francisco Gate, I think it is. But anyways, this is a whole new thing. The Vest vending machine at San Francisco Airport gets mocked, but it's making bank, man. This is insane. I mean, there's vending machines for everything as well. Tom, thanks, man. I am not a teacher, that's for sure. I am a regurgitator. Yes, a regurgitator. So, but anyways, there's vending machines for pretty much everything out there. This is something I've never heard of. The San Francisco Airport has vending machine that dispenses vests. The Uniqlo branded vending machine, which Uniqlo, if you remember, I believe they're the one who signed the contract for like $100 million for Robert Federer and took him away from Nike, if I'm not mistaken. We covered that story a while ago. I think it was them. But anyways, Uniqlo branded vending machine earns $10,000 a month on average selling vests at $50 a pop. They sell 200 vests per month. That's basically what? 6 per day? 7 per day, roughly? It's one of the highest earning vending machines in the airport there. This is the first time we've had a clothing available for sale from a vending machine, they said, from the airport. It's amazing. $50 for a vest out of a vending machine in an airport. 10 grand a month is what they're doing. What? Crazy talk, man. I love it. So good for them. Good for them. So last but not least, we have a story about productivity, guys. We're going to jump right into this. This is out of Fast Company. These 4 small mind shifts will make you more productive, says the author of this article. So let's jump into this, because I don't know anybody out there who says, yeah, I'd rather not be more productive. Yeah, we want to be more productive, because the more productive we are, then the more we can get done in the time that we have allowed, which gives us more free time to not have to think about what we didn't get done. At least that's supposedly how it works. So let's jump into this. Getting more done effectively and efficiently is a challenge. We see a big connection between mindset and productivity, says productivity expert Justin Hale. Shifting those beliefs can be a critical factor. Here we go. Number 1, from chaos to choice. When it feels like you can't take a minute to breathe at work, that's exactly what you need to push the pause button. By being mindful about what you're doing and why, you can often get a clearer picture of what is truly necessary and what can be discarded or delegated. From chaos to choice. Okay. Next, from to-dos to agreements. Throughout our days, we collect more additions to our to-do list. If we stop simply collecting an array of errands and tasks and instead consciously think of each new obligation as an agreement, that simple shift in thinking helps us become more discerning about what we agree to. That's another good one. From performance to outcome. If you find yourself stuck in the weeds, overwhelmed with next actions, to-dos, or agreements you need to take care of, it's often because you're focused on process instead of outcome. That's when you need to reconnect with the why of your work. Interesting as well. Last but not least, from urgency to impact. Survey uncovered was that employees were too busy putting out fires to get to the work that mattered. Yes, the impact work. They're too focused on the urgency work. 37% of managers said these workers do too much busy work. Instead of organizing your day by ticking off some quick hits on your task list, focus on the meaningful work first. Those are just some snippets. You can read the whole article and much more expounded on those key items. If you go to themorningroutine.live for today's episode, you'll see them all right there. So that is the end of our stories. Let's move on to some Google Trends, guys. The top 10 most searched things on Google as of yesterday. Number 1, Urban Meyer, the Ohio football coach, officially has been suspended, and we'll see where that goes. Number 2, Des Bryant. Yes, the football player. May be playing football again. It's not for sure. Number 3, Gretchen Wilson is trending at number 3. Number 4, Guillain-Barré syndrome. Julane? There's a Cowboys football player who's been diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome. I hope I said that right. I don't know if I said that right or not. I don't know what that is. Number 5, Big Bang Theory is trending at number 5. That's going to end in 2019. Number 6, Shauna Sexton shows up. Number 7, Asia Argento News. Asia Argento News. Number 8, Ohio State football schedule is trending at number 8. Number 9, Hooters, the restaurant. Wow. Number 9, who would have guessed they'd show up there? Number 10, Beto O'Rourke. Democrat Beto O'Rourke pulls with, okay, he's a politician. Beto O'Rourke is a politician, trending at number 10. So there you go, guys. That's the Google Trends. Let's move forward to a passage of wisdom. Slow things down just a hair before we get our day started here. Today's passage is, this is actually funny. Wow, this is great. This passage, I am not exaggerating. I planned this passage last week on Friday. Today is Thursday. And based on what I just shared with you about the 2 phone calls I got yesterday with people who were making changes in their priorities as far as work and stepping back from some successful work positions to get some more better quality of life and have time with family, this passage is perfect timing. This is amazing. Wow, listen to this. Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 to 21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Wow, I love it. This is fantastic because it's just a great reminder that we can run to be storing up treasures on earth. We can fill the bank. We can do the car, do the house, do the boat, do the vacation, we could just go nonstop, storing up treasures on heaven. All good things. None of those are bad things. And if you can have those things in an appropriate balance, that's awesome. That's great. But to be only focused on those things. And then you spend so much time and stress trying to protect them from being stolen and broken down and all those things, right? Instead of doing that, store for yourselves treasures in heaven. The loving strangers, the being forgiving, even though it's hard, the focus on family and time spent raising up the next generation, your volunteering, all the things like that, where moths and vermin cannot destroy those things, as you follow after Christ and do and as he would do if he were here right now. Wow, that's awesome. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. What a great reminder. That's powerful. I love it. Let's pray, guys. And let's get this day started. Father, good morning. Father, thank you for this Thursday morning. Father, thank you for the passage this morning and the timing. My goodness. I know, Father, that when I'm planning out the passages for the week in advance, sometimes it's just haphazard and sometimes you guide me. Father, the timing that you put this passage for us with what's going on with people in our lives, changing careers for this, it's amazing. That's awesome. What a great reminder that you are involved in everything we do when we allow you to be. Wow, man. Father, today I want to pray for the people who are making changes in their life, who have seen that they're chasing after storing up treasures on earth, and they want to be more focused on things that are more eternal, things that are more impactful, things that have to do with loving other people around them and spending quality time and the things that are more important. Father, give them courage and strength as they go through, because it's not always easy. Change is hard. Change is very hard. Sometimes you'd rather be in a position where it still hurts because it's easier to be in pain and suffering than it is to change. So, Father, protect them as they go through their change. Keep their minds strong. Keep them resilient. May they set the pace for others around them to see that change is possible. Father, we thank you for the love and grace that you give us each and every day. We thank you for the Son that you finally have brought to the northeast, that we can enjoy some sun before as summer starts to come to a close. Father, be with us today as we go out into the workforce, that we make an impact for you, that our eyes are on you every step of the day, every step of the way. We love you. Amen. And that, my friends, is a wrap. What a great start to a Thursday. I'm so cranked up right now. This is awesome. So I hope you have a fantastic day today, guys. I can't wait to be with you tomorrow morning. Until tomorrow morning, guys, don't you forget, change can happen right now. If you're trying to be the person that you are meant to be, that God has planned for you, and there are things that are holding you back, you are allowed to change and get those things out of your way so that you can make a real impact on either one person's life or thousands of people's life. They're all equal. I love you guys. Make today count. I love you. Bye.